Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we got our shields up and running in an actual functional way instead of the fake functional way that we had before. So everything's been tested over for our ship landing area and it's working fine as long as I don't forget to minimize the shields before we land. So that's looking good. We got our batteries kind of going. We have an absolute lack of advanced components and specific components. We also had a lack of normal components, which we did get a shipment sent in, so we should have enough for now. There's another 700 here. We are currently working on sending over ourselves a ton of steel. 30,000 steel is getting loaded up right now, and it was recommended I try a forced drop of all the stuff that's in here, and it seems to be working. People are doing forced steel hauling in a much more effective way than it would be if we just left them all in. So that's looking good. What we can also do is just get this back to where it should be. So other than that, we do have a ship with 50,000 silver just sitting here because we did get another agricultural trader. We're not getting any traders we need, but we did get trading capabilities set up here. That way, if we get a trader that has advanced components or specific components, we can try to buy them here, which is why we have a ship loaded with silver. Other than that, things are looking pretty good. What we're going to be working on today. Oh, we've also been getting all of our doors and stuff in here. Our conduits are set up, some lighting. We have our embrasures set up for the center bit, so we cleaned up the bit of debris that's around. So today we're going to be getting more of this done, for one. So we can get this up, that way we can get these embrasures done. So yeah, it should just be on purple. We don't have anything else to consider here. And obviously we still need to get these turrets set in, but that's a later thing. That's not really a high priority. But other than that, I don't know why that one didn't go in there. Other than that, this area is not done, but getting there fairly quickly. So we'll just get that finished up. Okay, so then we just need the turrets, and we do need doors here, and then turrets. So we can get those doors in now that all this extra debris is done. And yeah, they should be able to reach all the conduits from anywhere within this centerpiece. And we will have to figure out lighting for this as well, but we can get these in. For all of them. And then that's basically done over here. Oh, I missed a whole section for the embrasures. Whoops, that's fine. We'll get that done. So then those are done. We'll get these in. Those are done. Those are done. Those are done. Then we just need the embrasures. And then we don't have to worry about this area for a little bit. Although, because we are going to be sending the steel to get stored up in this area, we are going to want to get, at minimum, a stockpile set up for it. So if we want to do that, we can get some skips built for them, but I think for now, just sticking it all onto the ground will be fine. Get rid of that, please. And we'll grab a stockpile. Yeah, we'll just stick them on the ground right in here. It shouldn't be in the way of anything. And for that, we can do critical for, what do we have these set at? Normal, perfect. So we set this critical. We're going to want to get our steel, oh fuck. Oh boy, it's around tax time again, so the scammer is trying to get people to send them money, saying, oh, the government's coming after you for your taxes. Oh, it gets so bad this time of year. It's fantastic. So I don't like answering phone calls of numbers I don't recognize, but because they use local numbers and all that, and who knows if it's like a bank trying to call or whatever, I just pick them up, which I know triggers more calls because they know it's an active number, but what the fuck can you do? Either way, we also want our uranium and plasteel in here. We can get that silver. No, the silver is fine out there because we're not putting trade beacons in here for right now. And I guess gold can also get brought into here. And that should be fine because that'll get the heavy crap out of here and clean that up a bit. Because obviously right now we also have stone getting, or stone blocks getting put over here, so we don't have to worry about that. So that should be fine. And that's all coming in. So other lights. So this is fairly well lit overall. We could get one at the end of the hallways and then call that bright enough. And then obviously we need some inside as well. But we shouldn't need to do any on this inside piece. So we have a center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's never centered. So I guess we'll go off-center because I don't really want to put a double light right there. We could do one light here and one here. Because the power draw is only 5 watts, so it's not like it's a huge deal in the grand scheme of things. could move these down one. I'm also, I'm not gonna, I was talking for a while about making my own lights, long ones. I'm not gonna do that. I'm also in the Bandicamp quest. I'm in the process right now of trying to update this save to 1.1. And, you know, the biggest hurdle right now has been waiting for mods to update and all that. And it's looking practical in terms of mod updates. We got 12 mods that have not updated, and 2 of that have been deleted. And so far, none of the mods that haven't been updated seem to be a major concern other than, well, there's 2 mods that's a bit of a concern, one of which is expanded roofing, which I guess is a bit of a problem, but I can live without it, and that's something that I can remove if I get rid of, you know, the mountain roofs and shit. So I'd probably just dev mode to counter that if I do have to get rid of the mod. But one big one that's a major issue is faction manager. And that's the one that makes it so we could turn bases on and off, which is 100% absolutely mandatory for the plan. So, so that's a bit of an issue. It's also a mod that's not on Steam, and I looked on the forums where you grab them, and not a single person has even asked for a 1.1 update. So it's obviously not that popular, whereas every other mod to ever exist has, you know, all their comments like 1.1 update please and shit like that. So I sent a message to the developer of the mod seeing if they have any plans. If not, if that's the only thing holding me back, then I'll look at, you know, if I can do it. And then if not, I'll try to pull some strings and see if I can find someone that can get it done for me. But it might not be something that can just be updated because it's obviously a very unique mod in how it functions. So we'll see. But other than that, you know, the other mods that we're using seem to be pretty good overall. And all the ones that haven't been updated are either going to be something that I can update myself or are things that I can remove from the save without a concern. How do we want to light up in here? I'm no good at... Got all these set up right. I'm no good at talking and working at the same time, but I think I got these right. That's why when I ramble, I tend to just let stuff happen. But that's looking all right. And everyone is working, so that's good. So in, yeah, for in here for light. So we can do 2 off the ends. Only it was light enough so we could see. We could wait till morning, but I think this should be fine. We do 2 off the ends, and that should light things up fairly well. And if we have to, we can do, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do 1 down here anyways. Right in the center. We can't do it at the top, obviously, but we could do that. And then these hallways also need lights. Grab that. And that. Okay, so we got exotic goods. That's a trader that may be of some use. Bandicamp quest, that's, I'm not worried about quests. Mining traders. Now, where are you? You're at the other base. The mining trader would probably be worth looking at. That's not bad. We're not gonna kill them. We got a lot of stuff happening. And you're down to just 13,000 steel left. And you guys, where are you grabbing them from? Are you still grabbing them from the floor? No, you are. Well, they should be able to grab them from the floor or these without getting interfered, so that's fine. So where are these traders at? We have chaos here. Can we check? You have none of them. Okay, so it's all here. Dayton. Oh, are you stuck? No, you're not. I guess what we could... Yeah, just come out. We'll check both of these. The mining good, we might be able to buy some granite out of. But exotic goods, I don't remember if they have advanced components. Well, I think they have advanced components, but they may also have these specific components we're looking for. Either way, we'll get 18 to come check it out, and then we can send over the silver if we need it. And then no one at the other... Yeah, you guys are all starting to starve. So we should probably get them to stop. So we'll stop them after they drop off their current load. Granite. Oh god, you have a lot of granite. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? Go away. Thank you. There's probably another scam. So we can grab... I should just... If it goes again, I'll just silence it. I don't like silencing it because it's rare that I get a call. We actually have enough money for all that. That's pretty good. And they left a message. That was very quick. Yeah, so we'll buy up all that granite because we have the money there anyways. So we'll stop that, and you go do what you need to do. You go, Hiram, do what you need to do. Alpha, you're consuming. Can we get Dayton to check the exotic goods as well? No. See, now I got myself doubting if I've ever seen selling specific components. If we can't buy those, then we got to try to make them. And that could be an issue. We should be able to have a person or two that has the levels to do it. But for how much we need, it's going to take forever. Oh, for fuck's sake. There you go. Silent. Fuck off. Oh. I hate these fucking everything. God damn. Just can't leave me alone. Yeah, so what we could also do is buy or rent some mercenaries to do it if there's no other option, because specific components are one of those things that we can't even go and raid for. We have gotten some from raiding cities and stuff, but you don't get them reliably or in any significant number. So it's kind of make it or don't have it, period. So I think we're going to probably get stuck making them if we can't find a way to buy it. We're also not going to buy these 5 advanced components. It's not worth sending the silver over just for that. So that's fine. That's fine. And we want to come back here and get you guys. Okay. You guys, go do what you need to do. Go do what you need to do. You guys already going. Go do what you need to do. Go do what you need to do. And we have a couple more still. Okay, we'll get you out of here. We'll just run that a bit slower. You guys go free, go free, go free. Free. They're all just eating here. They're that hungry. They won't even go find a table. Although it is more than the distance that they're allowed to go. Is that everyone? I want to say yes. No one looks like they're coming this way. So what are we at? 20,000. So we still need 9,000 more. So we'll give them a bit of time. They should still naturally do it. But we can go and force it again if we need to. And we don't need any of these. We're good. All right. I just realized that we did put this where we were using it as corpse storage. That's fine. It's fine. We could just send over that 20,000 steel. Because that should be enough for what we need now or anytime in the near future. Do that. So we'll do it this side just because I have a center point marked out. So we'll go minimum. We'll just get that out of here. It's good enough. 20,000 will do us for a while anyways. So then that can just land right there. You guys are getting... No one's stuck, right? This is definitely a high-risk area for people getting stuck. Where'd that granite land? It should have... Yeah, right there. It should land somewhere around here because that's where our beacons are. But you never know. But yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's a huge help for granite. Everyone else is good. Our battery. So what are we lacking here? It's still just the advanced components. Because we did have enough specific components for all these. So still need to buy that. That ship should be here any second now. So we'll just let that go so we can make sure. Good. Everything's good. So and all that should be able to go in there. No problem. I guess we can close these now that we got our cooling in here. Because that's the only reason that we have these held open. And we're probably going to want to get someone to... I guess it's not a big deal if they walk in here or not. But before we leave, obviously, we'll make sure that's done properly. So we also want lights for this. So there's not going to be any doors around this loop. So we can basically just go like light, 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 and light. And because these are embrasures, light will go through. So this should be well lit just from that. Although, does light not go through embrasures? Hey, Pete, can you do that? Because it might be better to put it a little bit more this way. Because it's not like we have anywhere else around here we could do lights. Yeah, let's, oh, I don't want to do that. We may as well just reinstall that. Put that there. That way it gets the straight line of sight out this way. Actually, what we can do, cancel that. We'll build one here and use as a comparison, which it should work. That should be better. I didn't know that embrasures actually stop light. I thought it did let light through. So that means we're going to want light in these as well. Although depending on what turret we use, the turrets themselves will provide light. That looks like it goes a little further. So that means in here is always going to be dark. So I guess it'll be fine. If we're going to have inside of these as dark, then we may as well have in here as dark. Although we can put a light here and that would fix that. But so we'll reinstall that right there and build new ones here and here. And what we should do is copy one that's not going to change, or else it's going to kick us out of being able to copy them. One thing I forgot about is the cooling. So all of this should be technically one room because of the embrasures that cut across here. And there shouldn't be any seals. No, it should be just wide open. Okay, so we don't have to worry about trying to cool every little segment here. Good. That makes life a lot easier. All coming together though, that looks nice. It's gonna look nicer when we got all of our money in here. And then you're good. So what we'll do is get this ship sent back. Because there's no reason to leave it here, and it's best to have it at the other base because we could start getting some steel gradually filled in. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So we'll get that all the way back. There. And we'll just increase these back. That way it's closed off. There we go. Good. Okay, so I guess we can start the dig. Because other than what we're doing right up in here... Oh boy, that looks like a good way for people to get stuck. You guys should be able to figure that out. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, we can start the digging, I guess. So that's going to be a mess. We should be okay to just dig without having to worry about temperature or anything. So the best way to do this would probably be to do the perimeter first. That way we can get all of our walls and embrasures in and then gradually work our way through the center using strip mining. That way we can remove the roof in a safe way. Yeah, okay. So we'll just start here and one tile out from the embrasure. That's 8 tiles. That's not going to collapse on us. And it should hopefully give them enough work where they'll be able to do it in an effective way. And I should rephrase that in a way that actually makes sense. It should make it so all the miners will have a tile they can mine without getting, you know, without having a spot where they can't continue. That's still not a great way to explain it, but it's fine. Now over here, we are going to run into an issue because this... there's no collapse risk here, but we are going to have to get these walls out of here, which... Get rid of that. Oh, I didn't set up right there. That's fine. We know where we got to go. This is a 10 tile, so that should be fine getting all this out. Yeah, okay. And then we'll just mine out trader port. Just selling a bunch of stuff, that's fine. So then we'll mine out all this as well, right up to there. Okay, good. And then I'm not sure how much of this will be granite. So obviously at some point it's changing over between granite, sandstone, and limestone all over here. But that's sandstone there, so... Oh, that's sandstone there too. That's sandstone. Where the hell's... Did we really get ripped off for granite? I was kind of expecting this to be a lot of granite within here, but that might just be like right here where we're not even digging. Eh. So we're gonna have to buy some more by the looks of more granite by the looks of it, which could be a bit of a problem. Because obviously, well, it's not a problem to buy it. It's just we got to find the traders for it, which we know that the mining traders have like 3,000 at a time. So you know what? We'll be fine. We buy it. We buy it. That's why we have money anyways. And then this ship. So do we want to start getting this set up for some more steel? Because again, if we do it now, then we don't have to worry so much about trying to rush it when we actually run out of steel again. And then if we ever need more stuff, like we can load up some plasteel in here as well. But for now, we'll just go with steel. So that's there. Let's say another 15,000. That's half of its capacity. And if we need more, we could change it after. Because obviously we can reload with different stuff, even once it's already set up. So yeah, that'll be fine. So I'll gradually get filled. Now, that does mean that some people aren't going to be doing anything else in the meantime. Well, they should. Because we can only right now have, well, once that's gone, 3 people running this at a time. So yeah, that should be fine. We have steel down here too. Oh. So we can have a lot more than 3. 7 people at a time. Okay, well, either way, we'll see. We'll see. Not a huge deal. It's not like anything here has to get done anyways. So then, that mining is going along quickly. I really hope that they do run into granite. But in the meantime, our builders are going to want something to do. The hell was that noise? I think it was just the building shifting. So all of this is done. So we could get some floors set up next. So we're going to want a slate. We could get floor, want slate tiles. Everything here should be done. We're not going to worry about all in here yet. All here is done, so we got to bring this down this. Oh, I guess we should probably finish out the layout for this. That would make sense. So for right now, we're going to assume that it's all going to be power. And we'll consider the whole maybe switching these out, 1 or 2 of them out for some vent space and cooling space later. But for now, we'll just get it set up with the assumption that it is going to stay as the initial plan, just power. So then that should be here and here. And here we do have a bit of these floors that are going to need to be pulled up. That needs to be filled in here, and all of this needs to be filled in still. Another stellar miner. That here, we'll just buy granite. We're not sure if we need more. It is here, of course. So we'd have to get silver sent over. But we can just assume that we're not going to get granite out of this. Because worst case scenario, we have extra granite when we're done, which is useful in other places. World Trader is something that may be useful. Please be here. It is beautiful. Because they probably have the best chance of having the specific components other than the orbital factory. And I think they also do have advanced components. We'll let that go. Okay, no specific component. And expensive advanced components. So you're useless for us. We're not going to obviously get the expensive ones. So it's the orbital factory essentially that we're going to have to wait for. Oh. None. Granite. So you have another 1,400 granite. We could use jade and sell that off in exchange for blocks. That way we don't have to send over 50,000 silver. It's not like we have to worry about that jade. Did all that come from the mining anyways? Because we have another 8,000 here. We're fine. And then we're going to need just a handful of... Ooh. Oh, no, yeah, it's you giving us money. Yeah, no, other way around. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just go with that. Yeah, okay. More granite. More granite is more good. We'll take that. All right, good. So then that should be enough granite, because we don't really need a whole lot. It's basically just what's left in here and a little bit of filling in over here. Because the embrasures tend to be obviously, they're 15 material each versus the 5 for a normal wall. But, you know, other than just the perimeter, that's all we need for embrasures. And then the walls itself isn't going to be a big deal. So yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, good, good, good. So then you guys are coming down here. This has already been done, so we'll get another layer in. And then we want a layer here. And we want another layer right here. Now, there is also the shield situation. Now, it was recommended again that I should use one of these spots here for the large shield locations, which in theory works. One issue that we might have is our cooling systems, because obviously we can't have control over what the shield is connected to. So we got to make sure it doesn't touch anything but the one pipe that we want. But if this is running through here, and then this isn't going to be cooled, these little openings will be. But I don't see why it would be an issue to have a shield within here and here to cover these. No, that should be fine. Shouldn't have any issues with that. So, now the question is, I know that those are odd numbers. We do need a large shield. We technically could put a small shield in the mounting right in between these. Although that would be hard to get to, assuming it's all filled in. But these over here would be a little bit safer, but it doesn't center, which is kind of irritating. We could have it offside like this, which probably going to be the best option. If we did one here, obviously it doesn't show the perimeter. We also want to avoid overhang, but that's not a big deal because we can minimize the size a little bit. Because we only really need this to cover up to this top corner here. So we could do one right there, and then the equivalent would be right here. And then that would cover everything fine without having to bring it over on this side, which was the initial plan just for simplicity's sake. But yeah, we could do that here. So we're going to want that, and that, and that. Orbital factor, fucking right. Beautiful. That's the equivalent, right? Yes. For some reason that feels wrong, but it's not. It's the inside relative. Yeah, no, that's right. So we'll deconstruct those. And it would probably make more sense not to deconstruct these. So that what we can do is move that. And just utilize those instead. And then in these ones here, now they obviously can't get to these. Oh, what we're going to need to do first is cancel all that. So that's getting moved, that's getting moved. That one can go there. That one can go there. And then we're going to have doors. So we could do the doors from the inside. Here or here? I guess that would be fine. So we'll do that moved. That moved. And then we'd need these just out of the way. We'll just deconstruct that. Okay, orbital factory. Where are we? Not here. Perfect. I'd rather it here because it's easier to work with the money. Because 50,000 might not even be enough for everything that we need. But here, obviously, we have almost 1.2 million sitting around. Actually, it's over that because there's the 50,000 sitting in there. Chaos, you're on your way. Good. No? Oh. You were outside, probably cutting wood. Either way, we got time. Oh, please have specific components. Now, just because they... Okay, so you don't have specific components. You do have the advanced components, though. So, just because they don't have them doesn't mean they don't sell them. And we can't go with this because that only shows what you buy. So, we might... Well, we're going to check a couple more. But I guess we should take a look into what we need to make specific components ourselves. Either way, I think buying all 500 of these would be good. Because we know for the batteries alone, we needed 250-ish? Or it was 320. And then we need more shields still. And then other turrets, some of the turrets do take advanced components. Only 63,000. 80? 83,000. The 6s and 8 with this font and the 9s all look very similar to me. Because my brain is a dummy. So I guess we just bite the bullet and spend 83,000 silver? Because I would bet that we're going to need advanced components for the specific components if we're going to be making them anyways. So this might not even be enough, but that's obviously the best price we're going to get. Fuck it. Buy it. Take your damn money, yes, bastard. And we also got a Sooth Pulser and another power cell. Good, we could use those power cells. So that should have landed in here. Yes. That's so much money. So then we want that sent. How's that looking? Yeah, not a whole lot. We'll get that sent in here. We need ships. Okay. Let's get this sent out. And then we'll take a look at our specific component situation. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll, for right now, assume that we're going to have to find a way to build them. So we're going to have to probably rent a mercenary. And go right over there. I hope that no one went in there. It doesn't say it's loaded, so it should be fine. And then we can get this one sent out as well. Just because, you know, we don't really need them here for the most part. That goes over here. Oh, I always forget which tile I put it in. Okay, it goes outside. It's fine. So if we want to make specific components, we need a special bench for that. It is the power cell creation. Oh, is it? Now that takes specific components, so that wouldn't be it. So would it be a fabrication bench, possibly? Well, I guess we'll find out. And that takes advanced components. That's not a big deal because we just got some. So we'll use in here for right now. Wouldn't be a machining table, right? Quick check. No, okay. Not there. It wouldn't be a smelter. Yeah, no. No, fabrication seems to be the logical choice. Because where else would you make that? Other than the power cell creation. But we already did build those at one point, and that had the transcendent power cells in there. But I don't remember seeing specific. Bah. Okay. What's with these? That's something we're even gonna have to worry. Now that is what I get for not fixing this area up. We got a single wall there. No one's outside. Yeah, of course someone's outside. So Chaos, can you make your way over this way? Grab all these. We are at time, so we're gonna call that a day and deal with this next episode. So we're gonna want to, oh, sorry, not hold open, forbid. So we'll get Chaos to come in, get you back up to here, and I guess we can anti-grain within here. That way, because our turrets are gonna start shooting right away. But if at least we drop something into there, we can kill a good chunk of them. But obviously we have a ton of firepower here. As long as they don't try to get through this wall, we should be all right. But that's my bad. That's something I've known has been an issue for a bit. Same with, you know, that single wall that's all along here. But should be all right. It really depends on how many come out and how overwhelmed things get. But it's fine. So yeah, next episode we'll deal with the bugs. We'll get this built and see where we build our specific components. See what we need. We might need to hire somebody to come do it. I think we might have someone that has the levels. We're gonna want work. We're actually, oh yeah, it's only level 10. It looks better than it is, but yeah, we don't really have much crafting ability overall. We got a 13 at best. But even if, you know, it's a level 13, then we only have 2 people. It's going to take a long time to build as many as we're going to need. So that's why I kind of wanted to buy it, just because trying to produce them is a pain no matter what. How's the granite? Oh, area revealed. I didn't even notice these popping up. Well, that should be fine because we're moving all that roof. So really, any ruins in here shouldn't be an issue. As long as they don't stick out too far, which I should have expected that to be there because that's right there. Either way, for now, that is going to be it. Those fucking bugs. Ugh, I hate bugs. Yeah, but either way, that's it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.